Welcome to your new Toyota Sienna. There's a host of great technology features to accompany you on every drive. So let's get you set up and on your way with some of our favorites. First, enable Bluetooth on your compatible smartphone and make sure the vehicle is in an open area with good signal strength. After selecting your preferred language, scan the QR code using your phone's native camera to download or open the Toyota app. Then tap Continue. If you're installing the app and creating a new account for the first time, you may be asked if you want to let the app use Bluetooth. Tap Allow. Next, you should also receive a pop-up asking for permission to send you notifications from the Toyota app. This needs to be accepted for the app to function. Next, tap Register to create your Toyota app account. You can create an account using an existing Apple, Google, or Facebook account, or you can register your account by entering your information manually. For security purposes, a 6-digit verification code will be sent to the email address or phone number used to register. Once received, enter the code displayed to verify your mobile number. If available, you can turn on your smartphone's facial recognition technology to quickly access your account. You now have a user profile, which enables you to access saved settings and preferences when the vehicle recognizes your smartphone. Tap Next to create a 6-digit security PIN for your new account, which will be used to load your personal user profile on your supported Toyota vehicle. Once your PIN is confirmed, review the connected vehicle notification and tap Acknowledge to move forward. After acknowledging the connected vehicle notification, you will receive a verification email. Go to the email and open the link. Now, return to the Toyota app and tap Continue to Dashboard. Next, scan or enter your VIN. After entering your VIN, tap Add a vehicle and follow any prompts that appear on the app. Then tap Continue on the touchscreen. Enter the 8-digit code that should now be displayed on your audio multimedia system to complete the connection. Your app should now display your new vehicle. Create an optional nickname, select your preferred dealership for future maintenance, and tap Continue. The next screen allows you to activate your connected services trials if eligible and available subscription services. Tap Activate Vehicle to enable your applicable connected services trials or features. If you choose to activate your vehicle, review the additional features your vehicle offers and tap Accept based on your personal preferences. Then tap Continue. Once you've confirmed your preferred connected services trials, tap Done. Your Sienna should now reflect your active connected services trials or subscriptions. You're now ready for the next step: Bluetooth pairing and smartphone connectivity through wireless Apple CarPlay or wireless Android Auto. Before we start, please remember that setting up a new Bluetooth connection cannot be done while the vehicle is in motion. Immediately after you've linked your Toyota app profile to your vehicle, the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen will automatically prompt you to begin Bluetooth setup. Tap Yes. If you do not see the prompt, tap the gear icon to view driver settings. From here, tap Bluetooth and Devices. Next, check that your smartphone has been Bluetooth enabled. Tap Search for Devices and select your phone from the list of available devices found. Now, from your phone's Bluetooth settings, find and select your vehicle from the list of available devices. The touchscreen and your smartphone should both show the same 6-digit code. If the numbers match, tap Pair on your smartphone and OK on the touchscreen to create the connection, and follow any additional prompts on your smartphone and touchscreen. After your smartphone is connected to your vehicle via Bluetooth, the system will ask you automatically if you'd like to enable Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Simply tap Yes on the touchscreen, then follow any prompts that may be displayed on your smartphone, and eligible apps will be mirrored on your touchscreen. To exit Apple CarPlay, tap the Toyota app icon from the Apple CarPlay dashboard, which will return you to the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen. You can also tap the two arrows from the Apple CarPlay dashboard to expand the Toyota Audio Multimedia menu. From here, you can tap the feature you want to access. Switching back to Apple CarPlay is just as easy. Simply tap the Apple CarPlay icon in the top left corner to return. The process for Android users is similar. Tap the Toyota app icon on the Android Auto interface to be brought back to the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen. Or alternatively, if you see a downward-facing arrow at the top left-hand side of the Android Auto interface, tapping it will bring you to the Toyota Audio Multimedia system. Just as with Apple CarPlay, you can return to Android Auto by tapping the icon in the top left corner of the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen. After setting up Bluetooth and Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen should display the program shown when you last turned off your vehicle. For instance, if you were viewing Apple CarPlay on your last trip and you begin your next trip with your smartphone on and Bluetooth enabled, the vehicle should default to displaying Apple CarPlay. If a Bluetooth connection is interrupted, you may need to reselect your connection. To do so, tap the gear icon from the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen, select Bluetooth and Devices, and tap the device you wish to connect. Additionally, from here, you can adjust the settings for the Bluetooth connection for any smartphone device. If you prefer using the Toyota Audio Multimedia system to make hands-free calls and stream audio, select Use for Phone. If you prefer a more integrated experience, giving you access to your smartphone apps like messaging, navigation, and streaming services, select Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. To change audio sources, return to the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen. For iPhone users, tap the Toyota app icon from the Apple CarPlay dashboard to return to the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen. You can also tap the two arrows from the Apple CarPlay dashboard to expand the Toyota Audio Multimedia menu and tap the feature you want to access. Switching back to Apple CarPlay is just as easy. Simply tap the Apple CarPlay icon in the top left corner to return. If you're an Android user, the process is similar. Tap the Toyota app icon on the Android Auto interface to be brought back to the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen. Or alternatively, if you see a downward-facing arrow at the top left-hand side of the Android Auto interface, tapping it will also bring you to the Toyota Audio Multimedia system. Like Apple CarPlay, you can return to Android Auto by tapping the icon in the top left corner of the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen. Now, let's return to the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen and change the audio source. If you weren't automatically brought to the Now Playing screen, you can easily access it by tapping the music note icon on the left side of the Toyota Audio Multimedia home screen. This Now Playing screen will show you what is currently playing no matter the audio source you're using. From here, tap Sources to see your options, like radio, your smartphone if connected, and your Apple Music or Amazon Music subscriptions. Select Radio to choose between FM, AM, or your SiriusXM trial or subscription if applicable. When you find a station you like, select the station and tap the heart in the top right corner to add it to your favorites. To tune to a favorite, tap the tile of the saved radio station. You can also change to a favorite channel by pushing the previous and next buttons on the steering wheel. Bear in mind that the steering audio controls will only cycle through your saved collection of favorites. To explore channels, tap the radio source you'd like to browse, like FM radio. You can scroll and select a preferred genre to be presented with stations in that category. You can also scroll through stations by tapping channel up or down on the touchscreen. Changing audio sources can also be done from the steering wheel by pressing the Mode button, which will cycle you through all audio source options. If you are an Apple Music or Amazon Music subscriber with an active Wi-Fi Connect trial or subscription, you can use integrated streaming to connect your existing subscriptions through the Toyota Audio Multimedia system. To take advantage of this feature, access your Toyota app profile, open Account Settings, and tap Music Streaming. Select the service you'd like to connect and follow the steps to link your existing Apple Music and/or Amazon Music subscriptions. Once connected, when you tap Sources, you can select Apple Music or Amazon Music for a more enhanced multimedia experience specifically optimized for driving. Another way to change audio sources is to use the voice assistant. For example, "Hey Toyota, tune to 91.7 FM.
Tuning to 91.7 FM.
You can also call the voice assistant with a touch of a button. Simply tap the push-to-talk button on the steering wheel. Your voice assistant can do a lot, like making Bluetooth hands-free calls, adjusting climate controls, turning your music volume up and down, and more. With an active Drive Connect trial or subscription, you also have access to Intelligent Assistant, which uses cloud technology to process more complex demands and questions like, "Give me today's weather," or "What did Toyota stock close at yesterday?" To access Intelligent Assistant, tap the push-to-talk button. Find the closest gas station.
The closest gas station is Shell at 16601 Madison Road. Would you like to go now?
Because Intelligent Assistant uses machine learning, the more you use it, the better it will recognize your unique voice and patterns over time. As an added tip, be sure to wait for the tone before giving commands and make sure you're speaking clearly into the driver's side microphone. In addition to Intelligent Assistant, an active Drive Connect trial or subscription provides you with cloud navigation. Tapping the tilted arrow icon can quickly access Toyota's cloud navigation from the Toyota Audio Multimedia System. The maps in Toyota's navigation system use multi-touch gestures, allowing you to create a 3D view of the area, as well as the capability to zoom in and zoom out. For the best user experience, regularly wipe down the touchscreen with a clean microfiber cloth. There are a few options to search for destinations. The first is Intelligent Assistant, which requires an active Drive Connect trial or subscription. This can be accessed with the wake-up phrase, "Hey Toyota," or by tapping the push-to-talk button on your steering wheel. Alternatively, when parked, you can search for your location using the keyboard. Tap the search icon on the map, which will launch the Intelligent Assistant. From there, tap the keyboard icon to type in your desired location. Once you've found the location you're looking for, you can save it to your favorites by tapping the heart icon. Later, when you want to revisit the location, tap the search icon followed by Destinations. From there, tap Favorites and select your destination. Advanced Rear Seat Reminder is designed to detect movement in the vehicle and send alerts to notify the driver through a series of alerts. If a rear door is opened before the vehicle is turned off, a Check Rear Seats message may appear on the multi-information display when you shut off the vehicle. After you exit, the system can continue monitoring for movement in the rear seats. If movement is detected after the vehicle is locked, your vehicle may flash the hazard lights and sound the door lock chime until the rear door is opened. If the rear seat still isn't opened, the horn may sound as an additional alert and will only stop once the rear door is opened. If you have an active Safety Connect trial or paid subscription, you may also receive Toyota app notifications, text messages, or an automated call as long as Toyota app notifications have been enabled. You can adjust the advanced rear seat reminder in the multi-information display. Using your steering controls, tap the arrow button until you reach the Settings menu. Scroll down to Vehicle Settings and press and hold OK. Locate Advanced Rear Seat Reminder and press OK to toggle off and on. Smartphone alerts, including push notifications, text messages and automated calls can be adjusted in the Toyota app. Tap the profile and then account. Tap notification settings and then scroll to advanced rear seat reminder to toggle on and off. If you feel that an event was incorrectly detected, please let us know by reporting it on the Toyota app. Tap the motion detected banner on status screen and then select Report False Detection and complete the form provided. The built-in fridge box in select Sienna models lets you chill drinks and snacks on the go. It's important to know that the fridge box functions only while the vehicle is powered on and is designed to maintain the temperature of pre-chilled items rather than cooling warm ones. With your vehicle turned on, locate the two control buttons on the back of the center console between the first and second row. Pressing the button with the bottle will keep beverages and snacks cool, while pressing the button with the popsicle will reach cooler temperatures that can help keep frozen items from melting. Open the lid and place your pre-chilled food and drink inside. And because the fridge box is intended for dry goods only, there is no need to add loose ice. You can manually turn the fridge box off by pressing the originally selected button again. The fridge box will also turn off automatically when the vehicle is turned off and will turn back on the next time you drive. To help make chaotic days a little neater, select Sienna models offer a built-in vacuum system. To use the vacuum system, locate the hose and attachments. Then locate the vacuum port, which can be found on the back side of the center console between the first and second row. Remove the cover, place the larger end of the hose onto the port, and twist to the right to seal the connection. Select your desired attachment and place it on the small end of the hose. Once the hose is connected and the attachment is in place, press the vac button. When done, press the vac button again to turn off the system. Return to the port and twist the hose to the left to disconnect it. To empty the bin or change the filter, remove the cover just below the hose connection point. Then pull the bin out. Remove the lid and empty the contents and/or change the filter. When you're done, reattach the lid, place the bin back in place, and return the cover. When you find yourself with your hands full, there are several options for opening and closing the side doors and rear hatch of your Sienna. The first is the key fob. Just press and hold the button on the passenger side or driver side sliding door, or press the rear hatch button to open or close the doors. These same buttons can also be found in the front seat near the rear view mirror. Like the key fob, just press and hold open or close for the door you need. You can also use the exterior buttons on the door handles and the interior buttons placed near the door frame. Just a single press should open and/or close the door. Or on select models, you can use the kick sensor. Place 1 foot under the vehicle near the door frame and then remove it. When the vehicle detects the motion, it will open the closest door. Finally, there's the good old-fashioned way. Grab the door handle and gently pull in the direction you want the door to go. Once the door starts moving, you can remove your hand and the door will complete the movement automatically. An active Remote Connect trial or subscription helps make vehicle ownership easier by allowing you to control and monitor your Sienna from your smartphone using the Toyota app. From the app landing page, you can press and hold lock, unlock, or start, and your vehicle will complete the command within about 10 seconds. Switching from the remote tab to status will let you know the current condition of your vehicle, such as whether your doors are locked or your tire pressure is low. Finally, you can tap the shop icon to monitor and manage your connected services trials and/or paid subscriptions, shop for parts and accessories, or get a quote for a personalized insurance offer. You're now ready to drive off in your new Sienna. Enjoy the ride.